everybody, what's up? My name is Astercat, and welcome to Your Turn to Die. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I told you guys I was going to start a new game, and I didn't tell you what. I've been keeping this a secret. I am so excited to play this game. I know it might not be the most requested, but I heard about this game probably 2 or 3 years ago now, and I've wanted to play it ever since. I've had to avidly avoid spoilers, and I am so excited to finally dive into it. I think I've tried playing it. I tried playing it once. I think I played it for approximately like 5 minutes, maybe. I don't remember a single thing. I think her name is Sarah, and there's another guy. His name is Joe or something, but literally I got nowhere in the game. So we are going into this completely blind, no spoilers. Please, for the love of God. I might be a little bit less active in the comments, or I might get somebody to monitor the comments. That way I can actually still interact with y'all, but yeah, no spoilers whatsoever. Zero, zip, none. Cool? Alright, let's begin. New game, I guess. Oh, I'm so excited. I get to give everybody voices. Yes. Hey. Hiya. Just a random question, but do you know what a majority vote is? I would say yes. No need to get mad. It's helpful to start conversations with an easy question. Oh, looks like somebody's over there. I love majority votes. They represent the way democracy should be, following the will of the people. It's a method that minimizes conflict. I hate majority votes. They're just a way to silence the minority. It only makes more darkness build in the shadows. Sounds like they're having some tedious argument. Incidentally, whose opinions do you support, Mr. Blues or Mr. Reds? Wow, straight off the bat. I feel like it's one of those things that really depends on what the situation is. Like, are we talking, like, major politics here, or are we talking just, like, what kind of pizza to get at a party? Because major politics, I don't think majority vote's always gonna work. But, like, if you're deciding what flavor of ice cream to get, of course you want to get the one that most people are going to enjoy. But not if, like, I don't know. Shut up. You're gonna make me question everything, aren't you? Okay, I think everyone's voice deserves to be heard. So majority vote might not always be the best way to go about things, because you have to bring in the different power dynamics of the people and why they're the majority. And I think there's a lot more factors to consider. I don't think majority vote works in a lot of situations. So we're just gonna go... Aw, he died. But good for you. Your opinion had more supporters. With that experience, your sides learned the terror of a majority vote. Huh? If that makes you happy, then don't you have to recognize the appeal of majority votes? Sure is complicated. What's with that look? If you'd known the other person would die, you wouldn't have voted? I mean, yeah, but also I didn't have a choice, so... Come on, that won't get you anywhere, okay? It's what the game is all about. You don't look pleased, huh? Alright, if you insist, let's hold a vote. Your opinion versus mine. Okay, then, let's go. Okay! Sure! Is something going to happen? Did it freeze, or... Am I... Oh, my mouse. I needed my mouse. Okay. Hang on, real quick. Do we want my mouse on the screen or not? Because I personally don't like having my mouse on the screen. Maybe... Because I can hide the cursor from you guys. Should I do that? I'm gonna do... Maybe not. Hi! Maybe don't. Maybe don't do that. Ugh. I had a weird dream. My jaw is sore. Because I was sleeping with my head on my desk. Well, yeah. This late already? I have to go home. Better hurry. That scurrying sound was not pleasant. Okay. Hi! Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Whoa, it's gone completely dark. Touch spots look interesting to investigate. Okay, so we do have to use the mouse. So let me know whether you would prefer to be able to see my mouse or not. Backlog, confirm, cancel. Okay. I have to get my mouse pad out. I have a little Attack on Titan mouse pad that I don't always have out because it doesn't really match the vibe. I'm going to put it on my piano so that you don't have to hear it. Okay, the campus pond. There's a rumor that if you look into it at midnight, your reflection will talk to you. Could be a great thing to a loner. Wow, you're sarcastic. Okay. Lights are on. Maybe it's the guard. Thanks for your tireless service. Seeing the school like this, it feels totally different at night. Did, like, nobody wake you up? The lights. I have to walk home when it's this dark? The front gate of school. Can't go home without going through it. I don't want to leave yet. Okay. Oh my god, there's a person. Someone's there. Were they there before and I didn't notice, or did they just appear? I genuinely have no idea. Joe! I like your hair, Joe. Oh god, voices. What you doing, Sarah? Joe! Joe Tazuna, or rather Joe, my classmate. A playful guy appears. I got an achievement. That's fun. We often found ourselves together. You stuck around this late for clubs? I was gonna wither up from waiting. Well, that's fine. Listen, there's something I want to tell you. Something to tell me? My thanks. Thanks? For what, I wonder? Oh, you know, you introduced us, right? Me and Ryoko. Ryoko? I should have read that better. Right. She's such a good girl. I'm totally moved. Cute, huh? Adorable! And I saw her swallow a doner kebab whole today. She's a real glutton to boot. A whole doner kebab. Wait, you went on a date? Was on it till just a second ago. I came back to school so I could brag about it to you. You should have just gone home. Alright, bragging complete. Let's go home, Sarah. Cute! Move. Anything else to, like, investigate? Can I investigate anything else? Alright. Well, I guess we'll move then. Wait, data. Grades, second year. Sarah. Oh, I don't want to completely mispronounce that. Chidoin? We'll figure it out. Height, 164.5 centimeters, 5'5". This person is confirmed as a student of the school. Sonobeno High School principal. Cool. Items, no items. Okay. Options, okay. 0 yen. What? I don't know what's happening over there. We can ignore that. Let's move. Path home. And then Ryoko and I finally... How long even is this story? You listening? We made huge progress. This guy's such a pain. Well, I'm not gonna be rude. Did you kiss or what? Don't be stupid. Doing that on the first date, that'd just be monstrous. We'd held hands. Outrageous progress, right? Oh, he's so happy. I mean, it was mostly that I fell in a ditch. She was helping me out. But for looking like such a flirt, you're awfully shy. Huh? What about me says flirt? I'm hurt, man. That seriously gets to me. Damn it. Maybe I should go back to the crew cut I had in middle school. And now he started moping. Can we investigate? A poster warning to watch out for strangers. A faint streetlight illuminates this area. I've rarely walked home at this hour. It feels really dark. What's up? Want to hold hands? Eh? I mean, on one hand, I do. I would love to hold hands. I love just holding hands with people. It's really fun. But on the other, you were just on a date, and I don't want you... Like, this is unrealistic, but, like, what if the person you were going out with saw and then got the wrong idea? And Sarah doesn't seem all that interested. So I'm gonna say no. I'm just kidding. Don't actually get mad at me. Real talk. Wouldn't it help things if you got a boyfriend? He's so cute! Oh my god. You can't sleep, right? Because you're a stalker? Is that why you always go home with me? Dummy, I just wanted to brag. Thank you. For what, man? Well, if you just feel like being grateful, I won't stop ya. Alright, let's mosey along now. Your parents will be worried if you're late. Right. Oh! I have to run. Joe, run! Huh? It's actually so, like, genuinely terrifying. I don't know why. Phew. Made it home. It's okay. Should be fine now that we're here. Joe. I'm not gonna say I'm scared. I'm relieved. I'm relieved. If I'd gone home by myself. That guy was staring. And it seemed like he was trying to talk to me. Well, your parents are waiting, Sarah. Yeah. Hey, Joe. Be careful. Yeah. See you tomorrow at school. I won't be seeing you tomorrow at school, will I? Okay, I guess I'll go in. Are my parents dead? The house lights aren't on? This is really spooky. A fancy lamp lights up the front porch. So it's not a power outage? The house nameplate. Great. I can see the living room through the window, but the lights aren't on. Okay, well, I want to go inside. My good old front door. The door's unlocked. I wish I hadn't clicked on that. It's dark. Why aren't the lights on? Mom? Dad, are you home? Plant's fallen over. Something's weird about the house. The living room. Normally, Mom would be in here watching TV and waiting for me. Over here's the bathroom. Great. Back there's the door to my parents' room. The stairs to the second floor. My room is up there. It's pitch black. It's bizarre. There can't be no one here. I'll turn on the lights. The complete silence is so freaky. Oh my god. Too dark to see. Light switch. I have a bad feeling. Mom? Mom! Mom! Hang in there! She's breathing. Looks like she fainted. What do I do? What do I do? Key on the floor. Obtain room key. Why is this here? Move. Hallway. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god! Sorry, that was probably an overreaction. Jesus Christ. Sarah! Joe! Please help, my mom collapsed! Stay calm. Did you call the hospital? The cops? Not yet. I need to call. I'll handle it. Listen, Sarah, you have to be calm. You are scarily calm. Joe started to make a call. What am I doing? I'm all out of sorts, but I need to do something. Something! Second floor room. Is our dad supposed to be home? It's locked. Room key. I'll open it. Use the room key. Door opened. I'm going fast so that I don't have to... Dad? Dad, are you here? Mom collapsed. Dad, where? Oh! Great. Your turn to die. Death game by majority. Okay! Presented by Non-Kudai. Non-Kudai? Non-Kudai? Oh, okay. Where's this, I wonder? Am I looking at the ceiling? Why am I sleeping here? I feel like situation's a little more important right now. I think I went home. Right, and then Mom! Mom! I quickly tried to sit up, but I couldn't. Is there something on my head? Touch it to check. I fearfully touched my head. It was some kind of belt or machine. Am I being tied down? It's like some kind of restraint. No way. What's the meaning of this? My temperature rose. Suddenly, fear awakened in me. No! Where is this? Somebody! I had no freedom to move. Besides my head, my left arm, torso, and legs seemed also seemed to be restrained. All I could move was my right arm. Someone! I was about to scream, then went quiet. The stalker. He'd harmed my mom, and he brought me here. I wonder, am I going to be killed? Why do you have a stalker? Sarah, are you there? That voice. Joe, is that you? Are you next to me? Yeah, but I can't move. Can't you do something? Oh, Joe's in the same situation? A phone? Joe, is that yours ringing? Eh? You're right. Something in my pockets. Here. Hello? Whoever you are, help us! Beginning voiced guidance. Huh? The first trial will now begin. Sarah and Joe, find the key hidden in this room. Then remove your restraints. If you cannot do so before the time limit expires, the device on the beds will activate, and your bodies will be crushed with a thud. By all means, please enjoy this through with all your body and soul. The time limit is a healthy 5 minutes, and note there's only one key, so please discuss who will use it. What the heck is this? The first trial will die in 5 minutes? Whoa, what are we gonna do? There's no time to fret about that. Search pocket. I searched for freehand but found nothing. Ask Joe. Joe, check your clothes! Yikes. When I took the phone from my pocket, I might have dropped something. No way! Pick it up! Got it. Grabbed it. It's the key. Alright. Use the key. Hurry and use the key! You sure? If I do, you'll... If that voice is telling the truth, I might die. But, Joe, I'm sure you can figure something out. Got it. I'll use it. That'll save you too, definitely. Come on, Joe. Alright, that took some time. I need to save Sarah somehow. Oh, God. Red key. I unlock my restraints with this. 3141 is written on the wall. What are these numbers? There's a dial to enter a 4-digit number. Should I mess with this? Sure. 3. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes. 3. 1. 4. 1. Okay. Does it just make a sound? What's the point in that? Sandpaper hangs from the ceiling. What use is this stupid thing? A green lock. What should I do? I don't want to use the red key. Iron door, but the door isn't locked, but I can't leave Sarah behind. Person, Sarah's tied down with green belts. Is this the right time to be gazing at me? Okay, I mean, like, if restraints are set on the bed, they can't be broken by force. Well, I mean, we gotta use the key. That's the only thing I have to do. Key seems too big to fit. Stupid key. Is it just useless? Could I... No good, I checked everything, so I got no idea. Why doesn't the key fit anyway? Should I look at the key again? Red key. It looks like there's green under it. Did a bit of the key shave off the end? A bit of green showing through the scraped end. I get it. It was once a green key. Now it's... If I had something to scrape it with. Sandpaper. Yeah, wipe the key clean. Come on, come on. The thinner green key showed itself. Okay. Use the red key. It's unlocked. Really? I'll remove these now. Oh my god, I talk so fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Talk about stress, my god. Thank you, Joe. Can you stand? There's a door here. Let's get out of here. Pronto. Ah, wait, Joe. Damn it, it's pitch black. I can't see a thing. Well, we ain't staying here. Left is a dead end. Seems we can only go right. I mean it, Sarah. Don't let us get separated. Right. We keep going straight ahead. But as far as we walked, we didn't see any light. It seemed to be a very, very long hallway. Or maybe we weren't advancing much at all. Joe? Do we have a phone? That phone you used earlier, could you try using that to light the way? I hope that doesn't, like, kill the battery. Nice one, Sarah. Man, you're smart. Did you bring it? I left it back there. Guess that's that, then. What can give us some light? We were searching ourselves when suddenly... Whoa! Ah! Wind blowing from underneath? My feet left the ground. Am I flying up? No, we're falling? The floor gave way. Eee! How long? How high? How far are we falling? I feel my senses growing distant. Hey, get up. Oh! Hi! Hello? You can't sit there stupefied forever, miss. Where is this? Beats me. Ah. I'm alive. I'm not even hurt. Hello, everyone. People! I don't know, the exclamation points kind of cracking me up. Who the hell are you guys? Where even is this? Like we got any ideas ourselves. Calm down, lady. Is there no one here who can explain? I'm just going vibes. Just what is going on? How troubling. They seem too distracted to take any notice of me. What in the world is happening? Okay. Seems like a good time to, I guess, talk to everyone. Looking right, I noticed an especially restless woman. Ah, we've been abducted by some crazy assholes. Be quiet, meow. Don't scream into my ear. Woof! Oh, you're cute. Beanie man. Hey now, fighting's no good. You were the guy from the beginning. feel the tension in the air. There's even a grade school age kid. In the center, there's a discussion happening centered around a single man. Now hold on a second. We should confirm what each of us knows.
That's all well and good, but I don't even know where this is.
I had quite a terrible experience earlier, so I can't remain calm. They seem pretty confused. Huh? Everyone does. Joe? He's also wearing one of those... Oh, I didn't even notice the collars. Am I wearing one too? With a shiver, I touched my own neck. There was something. A collar? Can't get it off. Everyone here had a collar put on them. Okay. Can I talk to Joe? No, okay. Some slightly calmer people are talking on the left. What's going on? Feels like we're trapped in something outrageous. Yes. You're really pretty, man in apron. It would appear so. Huh? Have I seen this person somewhere? Hello? Oh. The girl squatting seems terribly frightened. Did something happen? There's two men keeping a watchful eye. And a terrified girl. That's no ordinary sort of fear. Okay. Well, can I talk? I can feel the tension in the air. I'm getting increasingly uneasy myself. Alright. Finally, my head was starting to clear. There are 11 people here, including myself. All of us are wearing collars. Why isn't Joe coming over to me? Has he not noticed I'm awake? Why would I punch Joe right now? Joe! Good, so you're okay. Who are you? What? What kind of joke was that? What are you saying? I'm Sarah. Did you forget your own friend's face? Don't tell me he's seriously saying he doesn't know me or something. Could you be the Sarah who's a terrible swimmer? What? It's Joe! This is not the time for jokes. My bad, my bad. Joe and Sarah, you two are friends? Yes, we are. Thanks for that. Joe here wasn't speaking up, see? Must have been wary of something. Wouldn't even tell me his name. Alright, everybody, listen up. I bet we're all thinking the same thing. What is this place? Why was I brought here? And about all you know is who you are.
What are you getting at, I wonder?
How about we give introductions? Should ease the suspicion a little at least. Introductions, you say? Not a whole lot else we can do. Am I right, Sarah? Huh? You're asking me? Sure. Let's play the nice game for now. See what happens. True, I want to clear up our situation. See, the calm ones know what to say. Okay, once you're ready, it's introduction time. Just tell me when, Sarah. Okay. Well, right then. Time to give introductions? Guess so? Not yet. Let me see if I can talk to Joe first. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's meet everybody. Okie dokie. Introductions! Woohoo! Probably get through this episode. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Okay. And I'll give you my opinions on each character right off the bat. That way we can see how my opinions change throughout this series. So then, I think we should all get to know each other a little more.
Meow so! Mom tells me not to give out personal info to strange guys I don't know. Woof!
You're so cute. Stupendous, a level-headed child who does as his parents teach him. Yet this is indeed an emergency. It must prove we're adults and not suspicious characters. Or that we adults are not suspicious characters.
Super suspicious. Woof!
Nothing for it. Well, where shall we start? Okay, guess we'll start here. Hey, you can keep it simple. Name an occupation. Just take turns saying them. Okay. Alright. Blonde man. I like that at least somebody seems to be taking charge. I don't trust you at all. You scare me, but I don't necessarily think you're a bad person yet. You just kind of creep me out a little bit. That's the ticket. Joe, I love already. He's so cute. I'm scared of him a little bit, but got it. The worry ones can be for later. Raise your hand if you don't mind blabbing. Development! Man in suit. You are really creepy. Vibes not good.
Hello, I am Kazumi Mishima. I teach at a certain high school. You're a school teacher? Woof! The world is going to the dogs, meow.
Is it like woof as in woof or me like woof? Like are we actually barking or are we just saying woof?
You're a school teacher? The world's going to the dogs right now. Ooh-hoo.
Punk lady, you're very cool. Name's Rico? Rico? That's not the name of the girl from the beginning, was it? I don't remember. And please let me know any pronunciations that I screw up here, because I would like to pronounce them correctly, but I'm not going to take the time to look all of them up right now. I'm a singer-songwriter. Oh, I think I've seen you in magazines. You're the Rico Yabusame? Dude, is this the time? Sorry. I'm Kai Sato, a rather unremarkable homemaker. Okay, so we have Rico and Kai. Rico Yabusame, and Kai Sato.
What's with the stuff behind you?
It's a frying pan, and a ladle, and a spatula.
I didn't mean like that.
Cutoro? Cutoro? Cutoro Burgerberg. I'm a baseball player, second string though.
Oh, that's why you're so big.
You seem cool so far. Not the type of character I personally usually go for, but you seem chill. I've got no problems with you so far. 163 centimeters and strong to boot, yeah. Seems no one else wants to talk. Well then, Sarah, how about you try asking things to people you want to hear from?
Me?
Yep, unlike me, people aren't wary of you, right? I understand. I do want to question people, but I'm kind of worried about her. I'll start with who I'm most concerned about. Okay, controls. Touch a person's face to hear their statement. By touching extract and speaking to someone, you can extract additional statements. Okay. Okay. She's not in a condition to talk. Gently calm her down. Are you okay? Don't be afraid, I won't do anything. I gently place my hand on her trembling back.
Thank you very much.
It seems she calmed down a little. I'll try talking to her again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. What dialect is that? No kidding, what isn't a deed? Grew up in a strange orphanage, province mix of a whole bunch. But it was in Japan, so that's my nationality. Parents left me when I was little, though, and I don't know where I was born. Ain't nothing can't be fixed to talk it out.
Incidentally, I believe baseball has positions.
I'm a pitcher, confident in my batting, too, and I was lucky enough to go to Central League.
I don't really follow, but does that mean you're good at both throwing the ball and hitting it with the bat?
Well, yeah, that's right. I don't know baseball either, but he seems pretty proud of his strength. I was all happy after a long-in comeback game, so I went drinking, and I don't remember a thing. Then when I woke up, I got a collar in this place, like I'm a dog or something. Such a bummer. Can't believe I can't get this thing off. Even his strength can't remove it. Alright, anyways, back to you. Extract. Still in no condition to talk. You. Okay. Well, extract. My best meal is Eggs Benedict. Would you perchance know someone named Michael Afton? I'm sorry. I am a normal fed. A chef, eh? No, not a chef, but a homemaker. Akin to a house husband. Okay. Same difference if you both make tasty food. I suppose so. Oh, your sprites are so cute. Oh my god. I'm a little bit nervous about you, but you're really pretty. I'm kind of obsessed. I feel like I've met this person somewhere. I feel like do you know me is a weird, because then that just like provides, that shares that we think we may be familiar with him. Oh, the frying pan and whatnot. They were in a room I was in earlier. So you got them after arriving here. Yes, that's correct. Felt they could offer protection. Oh, didn't even occur to me. Would you like to use one? Huh? For protection? Yes, I'll offer anything but the frying pan. Then I'll pass. I feel like I've met him somewhere, but talking to him, it doesn't feel that way at all. Is it just my imagination? Perhaps I should discard my cookware. But it could be useful for something. At the least, I bet I could make Eggs Benedict. Yeah, I'd remember if I met such a weirdo. I love. Reku, yeah. Just like the flirty guide said, my band's made enough of a name to get into magazines. Don't call me the flirty guy. We finally made it to the starting line. The whole future stretched ahead of us. Is that makeup for performances? Like hell. The fans weep if I went on stage looking this plain. That's plain? I finished a new track, so I planned to meet with my bandmates, and this shit happens. For a session, I guess? You can't contact them? Naturally, all my stuff's gone. My precious bongos, my phone, my wig, it's all gone. Bongos? Goddamn kidnappers, if you threw my stuff, I'm gonna beat your ass so hard. Is now the time to worry about belongings? Some of that stuff's as important as my life. I'm sorry! Well, her stuff was taken, huh? Okay. Extract. Have we talked to you yet? Huh? Did I not introduce myself? My name's Keiji Shinogi, working as a policeman. I might knock you down a couple points. Huh? Police? You got it, so don't trouble your friendly policeman. Well, not that I'm really that sort of cop. Then you should have mentioned that sooner! Got abducted in the middle of an investigation. It was tough to find a chance to spill it. Shouldn't have been wary, damn it. Wonder if we got caught by that criminal group. Criminal group? A group of petty thieves. I doubt they're related to this, honestly. And none of your coworkers are here? Sure aren't. So it's not like everyone came in pairs. Okay. Joe. Me and Sarah are high school classmates. Sarah was being harassed by a stalker, so I went home with her that day. Then there was an incident, so I called the police, but I heard Sarah screaming, so I ran upstairs. And there stood that damn stalker. Huh? That's the first I've heard of that! Didn't have a chance to mention it. So I worked up all my courage to punch the guy. Of course, I'm awful at fighting, so I guess since I don't remember winning, I guess I lost. That's why I know the stalker's the culprit in this case. Interesting. Go on. Sorry, but that's all I got since I fainted. Then again, this isn't a stunt that one jerk stalker could pull by himself. It's an organized crime, right, Mr. Cop? Could be. Wonder if there's one in our midst. A collaborator with the culprit, playing victim to blend in. Eh? Hearing Joe say that, I understood why he'd been so wary and acting so strange. Haha. What is it? You want to laugh? You can't say there isn't. Good thoughts, Joe. I'm kind of loving... He seems like the stereotypical... Like, when he was first introduced, it's like, oh, stereotypical dumb, flirty guy. But he's, like, kind of smart. I like him a lot more than I thought I would, honestly. We're vibing right now. You sure are funny. I hate this guy. A collaborator with the culprit? Maybe there could be something like that. Okay. I want to talk to cat, dog, child down here. Can I, like... No? You and Joe are friends, right? If only I knew somebody here myself. Okay. Are you finally ready to talk, maybe? How about you? Okay. Yeah.
Incidentally, I teach Japanese and art.
School teacher, can't picture it.
Indeed, I hear that often.
I've no right to say it, but you're suspicious from every angle.
You truly don't have any rights to say that. Apologize to the professor, please.
Whoa now, what's this little miss?
Pardon, you see, she's a former student of mine. Please forgive her. He's a really good teacher. Please don't judge a book by its cover. I suppose my appearance is shady after all. How shocking.
Well, I don't have much else to judge on. Don't know about you either, little miss.
I'll introduce myself. There's nothing guilty about us.
Well, excuse me.
It's time to cool down, yes?
Should I ask Professor Mishima something?
It was a joyous day. My students wished to be taught oil painting, so I held the lesson at my secret. I don't know. I didn't read that word. Everyone loves the professor.
You drove a bunch of high school students home? I'm sorry, that's just...
I drove everyone home as well, and while I was heading to the last house, there was a security checkpoint. After being stopped there, it seems I lost consciousness. When I woke, the first trial began. We emerged safe thanks to our combined wits, saved by my own student.
The first trial? Can I know more about that? No? Okay.
I'm a former student of Professor Mishimiya's, currently at art college. My name is Nao Igokoro. And it's thanks to Professor Mishimiya that I attend an art college now.
Okay, well, I like art students. Your hair is very fun.
The professor's a good person. Please believe me, Sarah.
I'm not especially doubting it. Yep, just Mr. Policeman here. We suspected him.
Then please repent.
Sure, Professor Mishimiya is not suspicious. So you understand. In that case, my work here is done. I should ask now something, too. About the first trial. The first trial? It was terrifying. It was a game where we're tied to beds and had to escape with just one key. That's the same thing we did. Professor Mishimiya instructed me to use the sandpaper on the key, and then I unlocked his restraints. Honestly, it's thanks to him I was able to stay calm. Trust. Was that a game that evaluated trust? Why would the culprit make us do that? Were they watching? Watching a despicable game that toys with people's lives? You better get used to it, hun. Sarah, are you okay? You look angry. Ah, I'm fine. I don't like Keiji, but I kind of like you, Sarah. You're very blunt, but thanks. Huh? Please take good care of your friend. Okay. I should introduce myself too, huh? Fine, I can read the room. It's, the mature response, yeah? Awesome! I'm not talking to you yet. I'm talking to you. I can read the room too, yeah? My name is Gin. That's one of the ones I've heard different pronunciations of. Gin or Gin. I personally, from, most of the... 6th grader? Oh my god, you're a child. Oh, you baby. My name is Jean Ibushi. Oof! I'm a 6th grader, yeah? Great introduction, kiddo. Don't call me a kid. I just introduced myself because you guys don't seem like anything special. Woof! Do you remember anything about how you were brought to this place? Woof! No. Mom was late coming home, so I stayed up to wait, and I heard the intercom, so I thought she was back and opened the door around. A different grown-up was standing around. Don't remember anything else. Woof! I see. Jin? Don't give me those looks. Woof! I'm a strong boy. He's acting tough, but it must be scared. Let's work together to go home. Work together? Right. Not all grown-ups are bad, Jin. Can I believe that? Not all grown-ups, but I'm not saying everyone here is trustworthy, okay? I'm saying Good, perfect. I'll only trust you, big sis Sarah. Woof! You are my child now. Big sis? Huh? It's not big bro, is it? Woof! Aww. Maybe I got it all wrong. Oh my god. Yep, you're one of my favorites now. I love you with all my heart. And not just because I feel this innate urge to protect you, but because you did make an assumption based on gender. But even so, Sarah has a very stereotypical feminine appearance, and you're still... Oh my god. Sorry, that shouldn't make me so happy. That's not the problem. If I had a little brother, I wonder if he'd talk to me like that. I love you. I'll protect you with my life. Alright, your turn. Well then, should I introduce myself too? I feel like your voice is gonna need a lot of work. My name's Oh god. I've seen your name before probably, but I actually have no idea how to pronounce it. Hirori. My name's Hirori. Well, just a job hopper. So living hand to mouth now? Hey, don't put it like that. It's not a ton, but I've got savings. Oh, the smile's so cute! Why wouldn't you introduce yourself at first? Naturally, I was worried like Joe was. Plus, saying I'm a job hopper is a little embarrassing, huh? You're really cute. I hate that you're cute because you scare me. I don't trust you. Just make up some lie, right? You're honest to a fault. Woof! Hey now. I don't know about that. You can't just trust people like that, right? He's always smiling. He seems kind or maybe more timid. Come now. Don't look at me so pitifully. Oh my god! Stop being so cute. I hate it. Stop being cute. Miss Sarah, you seem so steadfast and strong. I'm jealous. Actually, I wanted to ask something. Oh, Gosh, feels like you're asking such a first things first way. I was on my way to my usual part-time job at a convenience store. It's a bad part of town, and I was aware how dangerous it can be out at night. But the night shift wages are good, so... You work the night shift, eh? Suddenly, someone attacked me. I can't remember what else happened then. Oh, sorry, can't remember anything much. Well, neither can we. Right. Don't sweat it. Once you get home, go find a job, right? Job hunting, steady work. Looks like he's being crushed not only under the immediate fear, but uncertain future. Okay, so let's recap real quick. We have Joe, Keiji. I don't know your name yet. Kyutaro, Hiyori, I think. Rico. Oh, I don't remember your name. I already forgot it. I'm sorry. Art student. K. Oh, I already forgot my child's name, too. What was his name? I don't remember. I don't remember your name. Guess we gotta talk to them again. I'm really bad with names, so... Alright. What's your name? Now. Oh, yes, of course. Gin.
I think I'm okay to trust Big Sister, right?
And then you are... Kazumi Mishima. Okay. Joe. Keiji. Don't know your name. Kyutaro. So. Rico. Nao. Kai. Gin. I don't know. Mishimiya. Who the frick is Mishimiya? That's not your name. Mishima. Alright, let's see if we can talk to you again. Are you okay? If you've calmed down, could you talk to me?
I'll say I'm Kana Kizuchi.
Oh, that's a cute name. I like it. She's able to talk now? Kana, could you tell me more about yourself?
Okay. I'm in middle school.
Babies! There are babies! Why are they here?
And,
It's okay. You don't need to rush.
I was coming home with my big sister. We were eating ice cream. We were just walking along and talking about what to have for dinner. Suddenly some scary people came out from a black car parked on the road.
I see. That must have been frightening.
Yes.
Her sister. What she said makes it sound like two of them were both kidnapped, but there's only Kana here. Did something happen in the first trial? Just a hunch. I feel like it would be bad to ask about it now. What happened after you came here? Could you tell me about how it happened after you arrived here?
Here. After I came here. My sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's dead! My sister! Why? How? It's my fault, my sister!
Yeah, that is a reasonable reason for being a little messed up. I was wondering if one of them... I'm so sorry that had to happen to you, baby. No wonder you're so distraught. Sarah, how's Kana looking? It looks like she passed out. Damn it, this is some messed up shit. She died? What the hell does poor girl do, huh? Does this culprit even have a heart? Seems like this isn't some joke or prank. I don't like this. It's just too awful. Just too... Hey now, everybody, don't lose your cool. You've got your friendly policeman here. Someone's already dead! Hey, Keiji, you're the reliable one here. What should we do? You sure changed your tune. This is disturbing. Well, first things first. Why don't we confirm what each of us has found in this place?
That sounds like a good plan.
That's just what I was thinking of saying. See, I picked up this thing.
It's a huge box, yeah? Bet you could fit a whole watermelon in there.
Watermelon? What? Okay. Was this from the first trial? Yep. No, I mean, bring the box. I bring the box was the point of the first trial. Say what? Did some people have different first trials? We can discuss this later. First off, let's open the box. It ain't gonna. It's got these keyholes, see? Sarah, do you have any ideas? We can see if anyone has the keys. What? Me? I just like catching you off guard. Ew. That's a lousy reason. Okay. Touch an item in your possession and you can use that item on a person or object. Okay. Item. Red key. Use selected item. This is it! The key fits perfectly in the hole. There are 3 keys, which means... Can we use our key too? Let's try it. Or let's try it. Oh, and I wonder if Kana took a red key from Kana's clothes. It's not whittled down, but I'll give it a shot. The other 2 keys also fit perfectly. Alright, this might be dangerous. Leave it to the policeman. I mean, thank you. And it's open. What's inside? Ah, you might not want to look. Unfortunately, I saw before Keiji could speak. Inside was a person's head! Ah! No! For real? Wait, isn't it just a doll? Huh? Oh, you're right. A letter? Find my body, bring me back, for I don't have arms or legs. Find her body? Where could the body be?
Do we need to find it? This could be a trap. Woof!
That's true. I don't think... That's not your voice. That's true. I don't think there's any need to do what the letter says. I think it's about time we search outside of this room.
Isn't that dangerous?
I want to get back home. Can't stand to just sit still here. Let's move in groups so that no one does anything suspicious, right? I'm scared. If there's some other horrible device like the first trial, me and Nao can look after Kana. You and Nao can look after Kana. You guys are in real danger. Haul ass back here. On one hand, I want to, like, split from Joe. That way we can both keep an eye on separate people. However, I don't want to establish that we have too close of a bond, because I feel like that could be used against us. Also, not gonna lie, I'm ever so slightly suspicious of Joe, just because I'm suspicious of everybody. So I think it would be best to not go with Joe. Someone trustworthy. Who counts as trustworthy? For some reason, I feel like the person I trust most right now is, out of trustworthiness, I trust, not Joe, not Keiji, that's Motojiro Kaji. Kana, I mean, I don't think Kana has any malicious intent right now, but obviously we can't go with her. Kyutaro, I'm on the fence about. I don't distrust him. Definitely, so don't trust at all. Don't want to be near him with a 10-foot pole. He's adorable. Riko, Riko's one of the high on my list of trust. I trust Riko a lot, but she's staying here. Now, I also trust a lot, just in the sense, I don't know if she's going to be that useful, but I don't think she's lying. Kai, I love, don't trust at all. Trust a little bit more than So. So is the bottom of the barrel. Trust you the least. Obviously my child, I trust, Jin, I trust a lot. And then, I'm kind of on the fence with, Mishima. Let's go. With someone to keep an eye on. Let's see. Kai acts so strangely, and I can't fully find myself cursed in Keiji, and Kyutaro doesn't seem like a bad person, but thinking like this is just gonna make me suspect everything. Hey, Miss Sarah, can we search together? Huh? Sorry, if you can't trust me, that's fine. It's not anything like that, just... Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I trust you, Miss Sarah. Don't put words in my mouth. But throwing around a word like trust just makes you look suspicious, huh? No, it's not like I really distrust you, so... Alright, let's get searching around. Don't have any big spills, guys. And be sure to share any info you find. Discussion end. Alright. Okay. Alright, Miss Sarah, should we go? First trial, a doll head and a body. Let's try to find some kind of clue. Alright, and I don't know how we're going to split this up yet, but I think that may be a good place to end. We've met everybody. Let us save. File 2 real quick. There we go. Alright, and let's go back to the title screen. Alright, and there is my first experience with Your Turn to Die. I love it already. I'm actually I had a lot of fun with that. That was really good. I like the characters a lot so far. Should we do a character ranking? I feel like we should do some character rankings. Hang on. Let me write it down real quick. And then we can, like, update it at certain points as we go along. So after the very first introduction, let's see how we feel about everybody, okay? I'm gonna write it down. Alright, I wrote them all down with rankings. I numbered them 1 through 11, alright? So y'all are gonna know exactly where I stand. We're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on each of them. We'll have a little bit of a longer outro today, just so that you guys can really know how I feel about the characters so far. Alright, so coming in at number 11, we have, Mishima. Here's the thing, I don't know enough about any of these characters to actively hate them yet, or to even really dislike them. I just kind of do not care about him at all. Gives me creepy vibes, and I'm sure he's probably supposed to give me creepy vibes, so, like, maybe he'll end up being, like, really cool or something, but as of right now, I'm just kind of like, meh, he's there. Coming in at number 10, we have Kyutaro. Like I said, he just isn't my kind of character. Big, muscular men who, I don't know, himbo energy, and I'm not really a himbo kind of person. So until he does something really cool for now, he's just kind of there. Number 9, 8 and 9 I feel like are kind of on the same level. They could flip. Number 9 is, I have Keiji at number 9, because I do like the fact that he's taking charge. He just creeps me out. That's it. That's why he's lower. I don't dislike him. I do like him quite a lot. Number 8 is Nao. Like I said, Keiji and Nao could switch places. Vibing with the art student. She seems a little bit whiny for my taste, but it's a valid situation to be whiny in. Number 7, we have Kai, and I'm gonna be totally honest, this is just because he's drop dead gorgeous. He's so pretty. He's kind of quiet. Seems mostly respectful. I don't know anything about him. I feel like he could be the kind of character who I end up, like, hating his guts. Number 6 is Kana, which I wasn't expecting, because when I see the little tiny girl crying, usually I'm like, oh, that character is going to be really obnoxious. And not that there's anything wrong with freaking out in this kind of situation, but I was just expecting her to be a lot more whiny than she was, but she is very validly distressed right now, and she's just cute. She's really cute. She kind of has a place in my heart. Number 5, freaking So. I don't know. I kept saying how much I don't trust him, and I don't trust him, but his stupid smile, he's really cute. He's really cute, and I'm so interested in him. I need to know more, so he got 5th for some reason. Number 4 is Riko. She's really cool. I like that she's able to remain calm while also still expressing her discontent, like her distress at the situation, but in a cool, calm, rational manner. She swears a lot, but she's not just like, I don't know, I think she's cool, and I appreciate her. She seems pretty level-headed, like, for the type of character that she is, and I really like that. I like that she's kind of taking charge and offered to stay behind to watch over Kana with Nao. And so I like her. I hope we get to work with her more. I feel like she's somebody I could really trust. Number 3 is Sarah. What can I say? I have a thing for protagonists. I like the protagonist a lot. She's not my favorite protagonist so far. And I wonder if she changes a lot based on the decisions we make, but she seems a little, I don't know. There's just something about her that I'm not quite vibing with yet, but I do like her a lot. So maybe we'll just have to grow together. Number 2 is, again, he's adorable. I will protect him with my life. I love his little woofs and meows. I love his little hoodie. I just want to give him a hug if he would like one. I will protect him with every fiber of my being. And then number 1! This is gonna sound so strange for me to say. My number 1 spot goes to Joe. When I played this game, like, I played it for like 5 minutes 2 years ago or something. Like, literally, I think I might have gotten to the room where Sarah was pinned down. I didn't get any further than that, and I didn't even remember the fact that, like, she found her parents unconscious. So, but I just remember avidly thinking, I don't trust Joe. Joe freaks me out. But for some reason, Joe, I love him. He has a very special place in my heart. I'm suspicious of him, but also he seems, I love his, like, the I don't know, I like the twist on, like, the kind of flirty character being the dumb one, where he's not. He seems very intelligent, and I hope he continues to do to be an interesting character in this game. So I'm really excited to play more. I have no idea where this is heading. Once again, please, 0 spoilers. I want nothing. I will probably have some people monitoring the comments to let me know if there's anything I need to delete. I'm going to, like, block the tags of this on every social media. I want to see nothing about this game. So, without further ado, I think it's time for me to end it here, because I've been recording for over an hour. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like starting the new game. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to stick around, subscribe. I'm working on having a schedule to where this should, once I get this current schedule to actually work, this should be coming out every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Time. So if you want to be here for the next part, that's when you'll find it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. To any of you who are new here and haven't seen me before, hello! Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you being here. If you want, I've played Amori. I loved Amori. I've played a couple of other games as well that are all on my channel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I cannot wait to play more of this game with you. And I'll see you next time.